With the general election less than 100 days away, there's going to be loads of adverts, loads of unofficial campaigning before the actual election begins. Now, some people are actually thinking of voting UKIP. Their popularity has been slumming since the European elections, and I can see why. I've been looking up on it, I've been following it partly. The defection to UKIP, from UKIP to the Tories, hilarious, made my day. If you're still thinking about UKIP, I would go against that because, bear with me, it is on here, I swear. There we go, 10 great reasons to vote UKIP. Let's read them, shall we? And these are actual policies by UKIP and its candidates. So let's have a read through, shall we? Scrapping paid maternity leave. Okay, loads of families will actually need that because, as we all know, I think they cut the woman's pay halfway through maternity leave, and with tough times still with us, you know, and loads of people actually still struggling to pay their bills, that would actually put loads of people in a very difficult spot. Raising income tax for the poorest 88% of Brits. Okay, well, the income tax threshold has already been raised. And who exactly are the 88% of the poorest Brits? Who exactly are they? How are you defining them? Nothing. Scrapping your holiday entitlement. Now, like me, most of you probably get holiday entitlement. We're entitled to a holiday, and, you know, we get paid for it, hence the holiday entitlement. Now, as I said before, we are still in tough times. We're working harder for less, and you know, the holiday entitlement that we're actually, as the name suggests, we're entitled to, can actually help us a lot. Okay, with bills and such. So don't let them scrap it. That's all I'm saying. Speeding up the privatisation of the NHS. The NHS is one of the reasons that make me proud to be British. We're all proud of it. We all love it, and they want to privatise it. Basically having some kind of insurance-based program like they do in the US. When at the moment we get it free healthcare, I think. We also have universal, so I don't know if that's going to change. But seriously, not everyone's going to be happy with that. Cancelling all planned house building. Now this is this is what's ironic. They complain, UKIP complain all the time that we need to build a house every 7 minutes to keep up with immigration, the current levels, and they want to scrap all the planned housing buildings. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Abandoning all action on climate change. Climate change is not a myth, it is real. We all know it is. Okay? Now there are some people out there who think climate change is just a myth. Well, that's your view. But we've seen it, you know. We saw it last year because in a couple of days in November and even in December it was unseasonably warm. Climate change, I think so, and with all these things going on. Cancelling regulations to make banks safer. Which regulations? How many are you going to cancel? Abolishing laws to protect the human rights. Which laws? Once again. Making it legal for a man to rape or assault his wife. No one would be happy about that. That is the most fucked up, disgusting policy I have ever heard. Not even the BNP would come up with something like that. That is horrifying. And no one would actually do that. Like, oh, it's legal, I'm just going to go assault and rape my wife. You fucking idiots. Oh. And cutting education spending and buying 3 aircraft carriers instead. Education is vital and it's important. We need to invest more in it, not less. And as for the 3 aircraft carriers, we don't need them. All of these are policies proposed by UKIP and its candidates. Is this really what you want? Well, I can answer for myself. It's not what I want at all. Okay, and I'm sure you lot sympathise with me. And I know that I'm going to get a lot of I'm going to probably get some feedback saying UKIP aren't like that, blah blah blah. Stop living in denial. UKIP are exactly like this. They're homophobic, they're racists. It's very clear, and you must be a fucking idiot if you don't see that. A baby could see it. The point is that UKIP don't care about us. They don't care about this generation or the future generation. They just want to fix what went wrong with their generation. Okay? So they want to implement what they think is best and put it into 21st century Britain. Because the fact is, they don't care. They honestly do not care about us. And they don't have, well, all their other policies don't make any sense. You know? I mean, even the last election, I had that Nigel Farage didn't even read it. What kind of leader doesn't read his own manifesto? I know it's like 600 pages, and trust me, I don't think anyone's going to read 600 pages. But to be honest, he's just a wanker, okay? He has this kind of personality that he's just a regular bloke in a pub that you can have a pint with. Bollocks! He's a politician! A politician! That's who he is. Okay? I mean, take gay marriage for example. When you ask any other politician, they say yes or no, simple. When you ask Nigel Farage, he kind of tries to worm his way out of it, smiles and grins and laughs, when we all know you're against it. You and all your old fucking fossils should have to get used to this world that we live in. You know? And they can't handle it. That's the truth. They can't handle it. Well, I'll tell you what, how about you fuck off back to the 1960s, you pricks, you total pricks. And for all their supporters out there, okay, fair play, but seriously, how about you actually stop being so... Stop letting them scare you with this whole thing about immigration in the EU, and actually look at their other fucking policies. Okay? Actually, properly look at their other policies. Observe their candidates. Look at their leader properly. And when the debates come on, don't just be like, oh, I don't like any of the others. I'm not going to listen. Nigel Farage is the only one I'll listen to. Wake the fuck up! Wake up! I mean, Nigel Farage is a wanker and a tosser. He doesn't care about us. I mean, yeah, probably all of them are. But this election is the most important one. Even more important than the last one. Do we stay on the road to recovery, a growing economy? Or do we change course and go completely downhill? Okay? That's the real question at the general election. So I ask each and every one of you, even UKIP supporters, I ask every single one of you to consider the candidates carefully, to actually fucking listen. I mean, just because I'm a Liberal Democrat, does that mean I don't listen to David Cameron, don't listen to Ed Miliband? No. Okay? I actually listen to David Cameron, I've listened to Ed Miliband, and quite frankly, I still think the Liberal Democrats have the right idea, but that's just me. I've listened to Natalie Bennett, the leader of the Green Party. I watched all of the leaders' lives on Byte News. I think that was I think that's what it was called. Yeah, I don't know why I had trouble wording that. Anyway, when the election starts, don't ignore the other candidates. Nigel Farage will have no idea what he's doing in government. He won't have any idea. At least the other three main parties have experience in running a government. At least they have experience. So it may be a bit rocky for a few years, like it has been with this coalition, but at least we're on the right track. And these 10 reasons alone make me hate UKIP even more. If you want to vote for them, fair play. I just hope that I've tried to make you see the truth behind them. Thank you.